Yes, definitely we are using for different purpose. When we have fixed number of branch, we should go with scatter gather. We can't use parallel for each if we have fixed number of branch and each branch is doing different activity parallelly. Then scatter gather we can't use. Sorry, yeah, parallel for each we can't use. We must need to go through scatter gather. And whenever we have same activity and we don't know how many like record will come at runtime, at that case we can't use scatter gather. We must need to use parallel for each. Is it clear?
Ravi, one more question for in parallel for each, like we cannot use for multiple resources, right? Like scatter gather.
Multiple resources or multiple target system, different target system or
Yes.
resources, what you mean to say?
Like here in scatter gather, the same payload will go to two different external systems. Whereas in parallel for each, like we cannot send like
Yes,
that, right?
correct, yeah. Each parallel thread will get a different payload.
Yeah, it will split the
Yeah,
payload,
yeah,
whereas
correct.
in scatter gather we cannot split the payload.
Yes, means all branch will get similar payload.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So next we are moving to, I am getting multiple similar requests from end user. I have rate limiting policy of 100 requests for 1 minute. I don't want to keep waiting user, or I don't want to send too many requests error to user. How to handle this? Anyone want to enter this?
I think spike control.
Yes, but tell me complete answer.
Like it will, like if we define the number of requests per minute, like the other if application is receiving around 200 requests, the rest request will be put into a queue and it will processed once after the first 100 records were processed.
Yes,
I
correct.
mean in the second
Yeah.
minute.
So target, like before calling target system, we will put like in system API we will put this spike control, and whatever extra we will have after the limit of our target system we will put in queue. And once the like processing record will complete its execution, then it will take message from queue and it will do processing.
Maybe suppose if you are exposing our API to the source system may call our API. If I want to do same thing, we can do, right? Spike control
Sorry,
in
sorry, sorry.
experience layer.
Sorry, I didn't get.
You are, instead of means system layer. So suppose I have a scenario like I am exposing API, means the REST API developed. I want to implement on top of experience layer. We can do same thing, right? In spike control also.
Okay, experience layer you want to do. Okay, yeah, you can do there also, but here they are saying like means on like they have implemented this logic rate limiting for 100 requests per 1 minute. Okay, so in spike control there will be some expiration time also. If request like queue message will not consumed from queue for that particular duration, that queue message will be lost. Okay, so there will be multiple scenario, based on that you need to take decision. Here they have told you on experience API means you will have scenario, you must need to process or at least accept all the 100 requests, then you can't use spike control. In spike control message will go in, remaining message will go in queue, and if that message will expire inside queue, then again it will lost. Is it clear?
Uh, in that case, what we have to do? Suppose if I don't want to express the message, I will consume later. Means the after processing of completion of a current request. Then how we can do, Ravi?
After completion of processing, yeah,
The
then
current
spike control will be
current
option.
request.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that if it is a
Okay.
current
Okay. Then yeah, you
threads
need to
will take time also. Yeah.
yeah. In that case, you need to use rate limiting. You need to consume that message and put in make it asynchronous. Whatever like request you are getting, place it in some queue, other queue like JMS queue, which is more reliable one.
Okay, you are saying go
Make it
for
a
asynchronous or
yeah.
synchronous.
Make this process asynchronous. Okay. Then in batch processing, I have 110 record failed. I want to send the failed record status to end user. How to do it? So there we have like how to process failed record. So you need to create one batch step, a second batch step 2, and there you need to define process only failed record. And for failed record, you can collect all the failed record there and you can send response back. Okay, you can collect and you can it's multiple thing you can do, like multiple way you can handle. For example, you want to process those record, like you want to store in some file system and all, so you can collect those field record in batch step 2 and then you can write in file. If you want to send as a final response, you can create inside one variable and then at the end of batch processing put that variable inside, override the payload with that variable, so you will get field record detail and you will pass to calling system. How do you call configuration property in DataWeave? Okay, in DataWeave you want to call configuration property, so we have read URL function. You can use read URL function to read any file. Okay, so okay, fine. So today we are done with our session, so let's connect tomorrow, and then from tomorrow mostly we will go with interview wise only, like we will have mock interview. If anyone want to participate in mock interview, so you can participate in.
Ravi, this is Sudhir.
Yes.
I have a question regarding this JWT authentication.
Yes.
So in my API, I'm using JWT, like I'm calling from process API to system API.
Yes.
So I have configured that one in the HTTP request, and but when I deploy, it's working, but I'm getting one error message like errors. There is error, like for the first time it is giving error token, but second time it is recalling directly, and it is giving one error, serialization error.
So first thing,
In the logs.
JWT token, how you configured in API? You should configure at API manager.
In the API manager, I configured.
Okay, have you configured everything? Public key, you given public key and all details?
Yes, I have everything. Normally, we in the Azure, we will try to request that by giving the details, API details in the Azure portal, we'll get these details, right? So
Yes.
after that, normally in the API manager also, I configured everything.
Okay,
Using
you can
that
send me proper error. I need to explore.
JWT
Yeah,
policy.
you send me that proper error, then I need to explore a bit, and then I can tell you.
Okay, Ravi, I'll send in some time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine then. Thanks everyone. We are done with our today's session. Let's connect on next Saturday, and then we will start mock interview. So now we will take four more session, and on last like on remaining 4 session we will do mock interview practice only, and then we will close our this discussion. Okay, so now I will yeah.
Ravi, one question, like your last question in the scenario based is right. It is for the configuration properties, right? I think
you
it should
can-
be P. We should use P, right? P with open braces, open and close
okay,
braces.
okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. I close that one. Oh, it's true. It was property file. I thought it's a file, a normal file. Wait.
It's configuration properties.
Okay, yeah, it's talking about property file. Okay, Then in DataView, syntax will be P, and out of DataView, like if you want to use somewhere like inside connector and all, you can use dollar symbol.
Ravi, I think it's P, right? P with
P
open
inside
braces, right?
DataView.
Open and close.
P inside DataView.
Okay.
But you can use this symbol, a part of DataView. Other places, if you want to use, then you have to use this dollar curly braces, this, and inside DataView you will use this. Okay. Okay, fine then. Thanks everyone. I have some urgent work, so I have to leave now. Let's connect on and next session. I will take mock interview only. If anyone interested, you can let me know. Otherwise, there will be some other candidate who can. Okay, fine then. Bye. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ravi.